My nephew wasn't being fed breakfast or lunch, so I started making him meals. His mom accused me of overstepping, and when I called her neglectful, she told me to stay out of it. I'm a 27-year-old man with an older brother, 31 male, who has a wife, 29 female, and a 7-year-old son. Our parents were divorced, so after they passed, I inherited everything from our mother and half of our father's estate. My brother only inherited the other half from our father. Shortly after inheriting my mother's house, a buyer approached me. He had made an offer to my mother before, but she didn't want to sell because she was living there. The house was a massive 4-story property, but it had unfinished rooms, and I didn't want to live there. I sold it, cashed out, and bought a studio apartment in the city where I was working. My brother was renting in the same city at the time. Fast forward to recent years, my brother, who is an engineer, had a solid job until 2020 when he was laid off. He hasn't found work in his field since, and after burning through his savings, he offered to sell me his half of our father's house. It's smaller than my mother's old house but much nicer since our father had invested a lot of money into it before he passed, even adding a pool. I'd wanted to buy it anyway, so I agreed to pay him more than what he was asking, helping him out in the process. By the summer of 2021, my brother was struggling financially.